Hello, how are you doing today? Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to react to a Richard Fainham video. Black men are going broke, and here's why. And I don't know the reason why black men are going broke. Well, in Atlanta, black men are doing fine. At the end of the day, I don't know what it is compared to the rest of the country, but at the end of the day, black men are doing fine. They're making a lot of more money, and they're aware of more now that they need to invest their money. But the key is, what can they invest in that they're still trying to figure out. Some do it through real estate, which is some do it through the stock market, which I see a lot of African Americans, in my opinion. You can go ahead and fact check me on this. They mostly invest in real estate because at the end of the day, real estate is a little more easier to understand than actually investing in the stock market, because it's a lot of retirement and all that. And also too, investing in other people's businesses. Think those probably the best two. But there's other ways of making more money as a black man and invest in it. We just have to learn what we can do for each of us to do that. I know for me, real estate is not for me, but I know investing in stocks and crypto is for me. Now, for a different black man, it may be another, but that's okay. At the end of the day, we got to find what works for us, and that's what matters. Let's get to the video.
Today, the stock market did exactly what I thought it would do. It maintained. And we closed the week in a gain. In a gain, baby. I love gains, especially when my net worth increases. See, my net worth is tied to gains. The more gains, the more net worth I have, guys. And here's the thing. Without the net worth, I can't live the lifestyle that I live. See, my lifestyle is not predicated on money that I make right now, because that's active income. Guess what? If I no longer have that active income, what happens to my lifestyle? It goes away. Because see, my lifestyle is predicated on my active income, which is not. That's the reason why I keep telling y'all, man, building wealth is so important, so that you don't have to have your lifestyle dependent upon your active income. See,
Yes, and this is what most people are striving for, and this is what I'm striving for too. And honestly, sounds like he's living a pretty good life. I know I watched a couple of his videos before, and I know he's used to play for the University of Florida when Deion Sanders used to play for Florida State, and I know they're really good friends at the end of the day. And it's just at the end of the day, we have to look at things differently now, especially the way automation is coming in now. Most of these jobs are not paying us what it used to be back when our parents were growing up, and housing's getting more expensive and food's getting more expensive. And at the end of the day, we got to learn how to save more, because during these times of struggles, we got to learn how to save more and pile that money up so we can let that money grow for us in the stock market to use our net worth, instead of trying to make more money, which is part of the key. Is making more money is so you help you save more, but you learn to live below your means at the end of the day, which I'm a big believer in. That this is what we need to do in order to get ahead.
See, even if I didn't have any active income, I have assets that generate income, which is passive income. So my lifestyle, it doesn't disappear. My lifestyle stays pretty much the same, because even without the active income, I got passive income through my assets, because my assets generate income. That's where you want to be, guys. I've been watching YouTube and some of the other social media platforms, because guys, that's what I do, right? I'm a YouTuber, and I do my little videos, and I get on TikTok and do my little TikTok stuff. I do my little Instagram stuff, and I do that because that's part of my business. Part of my business is to provide financial education to people. And as I'm out, watching other creators and running across other creators, I ran across some creators that are, sort of in a little beef right now. one major creator with some other major creators, and they all look like me. They're black. And I know some of y'all get triggered when I talk about black folks, but guys, I'm black. So I'm gonna talk about black folks. So hey, don't make that, don't get that, don't make that get you upset. The only reason I'm saying that is because, I think for black folks, we're at the bottom of the financial totem pole.
I wouldn't say we're at the bottom of the financial totem. I would say we're probably rising up. And I mean, I know this is controversial. Hey, we probably won't make more money than white people because they've been doing it a lot longer. Now, if we keep slacking up, these Hispanics and South American and Latin countries are going to surpass us. Now, this is why I think it's the perfect time to learn it right now. I mean, because they're already learning and doing it already. Because at the end of the day, our culture is kind of complicated. We tend to focus on the wrong things, and what we make, what is wrong considered other cultures, we do that times 4. And it's a very tough, and we want to work together, but I mean, I know nowadays it's really hard. I mean, I'm just being honest through my experience. It's really hard to work with other people, and especially other people in your race. And I know I don't think it like that for every person, but it's tough. It really is tough. And I think we're not designed to do that this time moment as compared to other communities with different race. It's a completely different mindset and shift.
We really are. When we talk about wealth in the United States, black folks control 3% of the wealth. 97% of the wealth is controlled by somebody else, not black people.
I really want to know where he's getting these stats from and sort his what they call it, validate his source and where he got this from, because I personally don't think it's 3%.
So we're at the bottom, dead last. So from time to time, when I see black folks who are making money, doing things with their money that does not build wealth, it concerns me. And that's what I see a lot. I see a lot of us making this money, whether it be in entertainment, whether it be in athletics, whether it be as a social media influencer, whether it be as a business owner. We're making this money, but we're spending it on things that don't generate no money. So when that active income gets taken away from us, we have a bunch of things, but none of those things create passive income.
Yes, which is called the Jones effect. I mean, my mom went through it. A lot of my family members went through it that had money. It's the Jones effects. And, honestly, and it's not only black people, it's white people too, and the rest of the communities. It's hard to compete with those type of people because they've been doing it longer. And then most of their business has been passed down, family generations and all that. But it's tough. It really is tough to develop those habits. And if you like this video so far, hit the like button.
And that's what I see over and over and over as I'm on social media. I see black folks making money, a lot of money, and they're spending most of that money on things that will not take care of them if that active income that they're currently making gets taken away. And that's concerning. So I saw these YouTubers, this really big YouTuber. I ain't gonna call no names because that's not my thing, really, to be calling names, especially when I'm not talking about something favorable. If it was something that they were doing great, I'd mention their name. But since it's not something that they're doing great, at least in my opinion, I won't mention their name. But this big time YouTuber is black and relatively young, probably about 35 years old, some in that area. I mean, huge. Lived a great lifestyle because I followed it for a couple of years. And all of a sudden now he's in financial trouble. And I'm thinking to myself, how in the world you got almost 10 million subscribers? You're making $200,000-$300,000 a month in your prime, when things were really clocking. You're making $200,000 to $300,000 a month just on YouTube, and now all of a sudden, it's gone. I mean, why wouldn't you? Here's the thing, guys. If you're making that kind of money, why wouldn't you simply just take half of it and put it in real estate for income? Take half of it and put it in big boy blue chip paper assets that will grow over time. Why not just do that? This is the thing I don't quite understand.
Yeah, and this is really sad when you hear this, that 10 million subscribers and he's financially bankrupt. Come on now, that don't make no sense. Where's the financial education?
Why wouldn't you just do that? But a lot of us don't. Hey, look at athletes. They make $5, $6, $7, $8, $10 million in their playing days. Within 5 years, statistics say for athletes, black athletes, whether it be basketball or football, within 5 years of retiring, they're broke. Why is that? Why do a lot of our entertainers, why are they broke? They run into financial difficulties. Not all of us, but a lot of us are. Y'all know I ain't lying now. A lot of us are. Why? Lack of financial literacy.
Yes, and I agree. And I'm just going to end the video right here. And if you want to let me know to do a part 2 video of this, just hit the like button, comment, and let's talk about this subject. I'm glad to do a part 2 on this, because at the end of the day, it is about the black culture and why it's just not being had. And I know he's focusing on certain athletes, but also we're not talking about the ones that are in corporate America. There are CEOs that are middle management that are making those big bucks and still spending it on things that doesn't make sense. But that is okay. And I'm not the one to judge their money, but hey, let me know. Comment down below. How do you feel about black men are going broke? Let me know. If you want to watch my next video, it's going to be up here.